One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Taking on another team from the Mountain West, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Aztecs will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rainbow Warriors offense will get the first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Davis will throw. Grab near the marker. It's James. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking deep. He caught it, and he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ford. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Aztecs will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Davis looking to pass. Lets it fly. Already makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it back. Side is 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 11. And for San Diego State, Aztecs will take over.
The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Aztecs want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Rice. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Aztecs are marching down the field.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Davis will throw. He's going for the big play. He's got it at the 25. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. Looking to throw for it. Moving away from pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's James. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Davis looking to pass. Got him downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
23 on the play.
And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. Touchdown Warriors! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a first and 10.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The offense changing the play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Turns it loose. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go.
There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
At the 12-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Davis will throw. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Spring. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Gonna look downfield again. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 84.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Hawaii 35. San Diego State 0.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The sure hands, it's Rodgers. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Unloads to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, it's hard enough just to catch passes in college football, but to do it while also being cognizant of where you are in the field and making sure you get a foot down inbounds, that's really impressive.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Aztecs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, Aztecs! Fire Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
He might want another play. Davis looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Wide open. He makes the catch. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
To the air on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. Working the big fella downfield and outside. The Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Davis will throw. They're working that left side. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Hawaii 42, San Diego State 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity.
Speeding down the left side. Past the 20. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Under fire. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
Right down the boulevard. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's James. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Davis looking to pass. Rushes on him. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
2nd down coming up.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling right and going deep.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start the 2nd half.
San Diego State, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this 1st drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the 2nd half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the 1st half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you...
Oh, look out on the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
It's caught. Breaks into the open. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Here's a heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Davis will throw. That's caught. It's Brave. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. He'll start this drive firing. Makes the catch. It's 4. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've...
And the pressure is coming in, and they... Again.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not... with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away.
Able to get a big gain on the play. 4th down coming up.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Grab near the marker. It's James. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. First and goal from the 10. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Caught over the middle. It's James. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finds his big tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Grabbed over the middle. It's James. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Offense set on first down. Quarterback making checks. He wants to throw it again. Now adjusting. On the run, fires downfield. He's open on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to pass, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And they tacked on the extra point.
San Diego State.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Got a man. It's Rogers. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the returner will be brought down. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Davis looking to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, if you're the offense, second and short, you're trying to take a shot thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. So still third and very manageable, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Bray. Good, solid tackle. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's James. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Touchdown, Warriors! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking left. He's got it, 1st down and more. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man on the right. Powers through. He's running free down the middle. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry up.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in, it's Bond. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off.
And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Boom. Punt is on its way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David. Rolling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And the Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this 2nd and short. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Got a man. It's Brake. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
San Diego State, 27.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were